Hi guys, this is going to be my 20-week pregnancy update. I'm gonna try to get this video done fast. I filmed it a few days ago and it was a mess. Like the whole video was a mess because Mason wouldn't leave the tripod alone and I couldn't get him entertained with anything else. He knew what I was back here doing. So I'm just redoing it now. And I'm in the bathroom because it's getting late at night, so the sun is already down. And I think this is about the best lighting that I'm gonna be able to get. So hopefully the sound doesn't sound too weird. Hopefully it's like not too echoey. So we'll just go ahead and get right on in. 20 weeks. I cannot believe I'm already 20 weeks. I think this week the baby is the size of a banana, I think. I'm not really sure because I use the Ovia app and I have it on the, I think, Fun and Games. And so it says this week the baby is the size of a paper airplane. So I don't have it on the fruit and stuff because I don't know. I like to see other things that the baby is the size of besides fruit and vegetables. So that's what it said this week. And I think it's supposed to weigh, he's supposed to weigh 10 ounces, but he's probably already past that because I had my anatomy scan like 4 or 5 days ago and she said he was already 10 ounces. So, so I'm sure he's already past that now. And he was measuring, but he was measuring perfect and everything looked good. When I had gender ultrasound done, he was head down, face down, and so we really didn't get to see his face all that good. So I was hoping at my anatomy scan that he was not going to be head down anymore, which he wasn't. He was in the breech position, but we still didn't get to see his face because he had his hands in his face like this or like this, whichever way. He was moving like crazy, and then his face was up against the placenta. So I'm gonna go back in a couple weeks and we're gonna see if we can see his face. I hope we can. I so hope we can. So yeah, but everything looked great on the scan. So I'm happy with that. I am still taking my nausea medication. I tried to stop taking it a few weeks ago and it did not work out. I got sick again. So still taking it. You're supposed to take 2 pills every night. I am down to taking just 1 pill. So hopefully soon I'll be able to totally stop taking it, but I don't know if I ever will be able to this pregnancy. I am so gaggy this pregnancy. I gag about everything. Brushing my teeth, I gag. I'll see something in the kitchen and I'll just gag. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just super gaggy. Movement, I've been feeling him move every day. So the movement's getting more stronger. Cody hasn't felt him move yet, but the other day he was moving and I put my hand on my belly to see if I can feel him move from the outside, and I can. But it seems like, I remember Clayton being this way. He'll be moving and the minute you put your hand on my stomach, he stops. He's just done for it. So hopefully soon the kids and Cody will be able to feel him move. And it won't be too long until you can like really see my stomach moving. So yeah, the movement has been so fun. I love that feeling. I love just feeling babies move inside of me. It's the best. Oh, I have been feeling Braxton Hicks contractions already. I know I don't feel all of them because when I went to the gender ultrasound, she said, oh, you're having a contraction, because she could see my uterus and I couldn't feel that one. So I'm not feeling all of them, but I am feeling some of them, and I feel at least a couple a day. I talked to my midwife about it, which I knew that it was totally normal because I felt them with Mason too. And she did say with each pregnancy you start feeling them earlier and earlier. So, but it's no big deal. It's just that's just what your body does to get ready to have a baby, is it does those practice contractions. So yeah, my midwife appointment did go great a couple of weeks ago. I can't remember if I've already said that. And I was measuring, I think in my last video I said that I felt like I might be measuring big, but I think I was only measuring maybe like 1/2 centimeter bigger. So not not that much bigger. I figured it'd be more, but it wasn't. So we did find out that it was a boy, and we haven't came up with any names yet. We've been talking about names, but we're just not 100% sure on any of them. We do know that we wanted to end with an N, because we have Clayton, Allison, and Mason. They all end with an N. So we want a name that ends with an N. So we've thought of several names that end with an N, but we're just, I don't know. Mason came home with no name. Allison, we had several names picked out for her. I wanted to wait and see what she looked like. She came out and I said she looks like an Allison. And Clayton has been our only child that he 100% had a name before he was born. So we'll see. This baby might not have a name. He might be like Mason. He might come home with no name. I don't know, but we'll get it figured out. I really haven't been craving anything. My last video I said that I was going on like 2 weeks of having bagels in the morning. I've kind of got over that. I don't have to have my bagel and coffee every morning. I do still have my coffee, half a cup of coffee, but I don't have to have my bagel every morning. So the bagel thing is kind of gone. But it's not like they make me sick or anything. I could still eat them, but it's just like I don't have to have them like I was having to have them. And so, but I really just haven't been craving a whole lot, like nothing really. So weird. I remember my other pregnancies, there was just things that I craved with Clayton. It was Mexican food. I could just eat Mexican food, Mexican food, Mexican food. But I think the reason probably why I'm not craving Mexican food this time is because I had that very greasy breakfast burrito and it made my stomach hurt so bad. So that has just ruined me. I do eat Mexican food, but I have not been to a Mexican restaurant. I cook it and I eat it. So yeah, I can't remember if I craved anything with Allison or not. I remember craving Mexican food so bad with Clayton. I wanted spicy Mexican food, and that might be why he was born with like severe acid reflux. Like, oh, that poor child. All the way up until he started eating solids. Oh my gosh, we just went through outfit after outfit after outfit. It was awful. So, I don't know. Another symptom is I'm getting more out of breath. I just do little things around the house and I am out of breath. So, I feel like I do have asthma. So I don't know, excuse me, I don't know if it's me getting bigger and getting more out of breath, if it's making me feel like I need to take my inhaler more, or it is starting to get chillier. Like in the mornings, it's pretty chilly. And I feel like, and I know when the seasons change, especially when it starts getting really cold, I do end up having to take my inhaler a lot more than I do in the summertime. So like the cold weather triggers it. It's really weird. So I don't know. I don't know if any, oh, I am getting occasional heartburn. So the heartburn is starting. Yeah. I remember having it really bad with Clayton. I remember I would drink a glass of tea and end up with heartburn. So I had it really bad the other night. We had Tums in the kitchen. I got up to go get Tums and they weren't there. So the next day I talked to Cody and I was like, you are in trouble. Where are the Tums? They were in his work truck. I was like, I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning needing a Tums and they weren't in the kitchen anymore. He brought them home the next day, or I mean that day. So, but I haven't had to need them since. So, but I know the bigger I get, it's going to be like an every night thing. And it happens when I lay down, and it happens after I've already been sleeping, and then I wake up and I'll have it. So that's when it usually happens for me, and I have to get up and take a Tums so I can go back to sleep. I don't know of any more symptoms. I guess that's pretty much all for the symptoms. There's just not a whole lot going on. I'm not swelling or anything yet. And one thing with my pregnancy with Mason, towards the end of the pregnancy, my blood pressure was starting to get high. So I'm hoping that does not happen this time. We'll see. So far, it's been normal. And I do have a cuff at home, and I use it not all the time, but just to check it every once in a while. And every time I check it, it's normal. So I hope it stays that way. I don't want to have to deal with high blood pressure towards the end of the pregnancy. I really don't know of any more symptoms. There's probably some that I'm missing. I'm sure that once I get done doing this video, I'm going to say, oh yeah, I forgot to say that. But I'm just trying to get this video done while Cody's home, so we don't have the issue of Mason messing with the tripod. So baby buys, since we're having another boy, this is our third boy, there's really nothing we need like clothes wise. We'll just need diapers and, you know, wipes and stuff like that, but just really nothing. So I have bought a couple outfits. We did buy a couple outfits when we found out that it was a boy, just because you have to go out and buy something. Even though you already have that gender, you have to go at least buy something new one time for the baby, right? So we went and did that. And then the one thing that we had to have was a new vehicle. So that's already purchased. We got that about a month ago. We got a Suburban. We did have a Yukon XL. I will link the video up here. It got totaled in a hailstorm. If you're interested in seeing what my Yukon looked like. Yeah, it was a bad deal. I was very sad about that, but there's nothing we can do about it. So now we do have a vehicle that will fit all 6 of us when this baby gets here. And it took us a while to find it because we were kind of being picky about what we wanted. We pretty much wanted the exact same thing we had, and it took us a while to find it, and we finally found it. So we got a different year model, but like the inside is black on black leather with black carpet. I didn't want light carpet, not with kids. So it took us a while to find that, and it took us a while to find the bench seat. Most of them have captain seats, so, but we found it, finally. Yay, I'm so happy. So yeah, I think that's probably about it for this update. If I think of anything else, I'll put it down in the description below. So yeah, I'll go ahead and do my 20-week belly shot. Okay. So here we are at 20 weeks. Getting big, 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 big. I feel like I might be a little bit bigger with this baby than I was with Mason. But if I am, it's not. It may be just a little bit. So, yep, 20 weeks. My next midwife appointment is just in a couple weeks, and then hopefully we'll get to see his face in a couple weeks too, because I go the morning before. I go before my appointment. I go that morning to have that sonogram, that ultrasound done, to see if we can get a picture of his face. But anywho, I'm gonna hop off of here. I'm gonna help get the kids to bed. It's Sunday night, got school tomorrow, so that's gonna be it, and we will see y'all in our next video. Bye.